All right, we are live. Tacoma. It's bright right now. These are some of the businesses that got hit last night in Tacoma. Just kind of walking around the day after. Basically, the black bloc tore through here. There's a South Tacoma Avenue in Tacoma, and they just busted out a ton of windows last night. They lit a street fire. You can see on my Twitter at @JLeeQuinn. I posted a lot of video from the fire last night that they lit. But really, they just they busted out windows, moved in a big block. It was only 2 or 3 guys that had crowbars. Of course, that's enough, to do a lot of damage. You'll see also at the county jail here, the court, where they busted out a bunch of windows. And they rattled those fences over there in the back by the jail. Let me know if anybody has any questions. Again, I'm in Tacoma, Washington. This all started, of course, 2 nights ago when, and I'll post the video. I went, you could still see the tire treads from the donut that they were spinning out just down the hill from here. And that's where a cop cruiser got caught up in the mob, and they went after the cruiser. And basically, if you've seen the video, it's graphic. The cruiser seemingly panics, and he runs over several people. One person, tire to torso. So here we are. The aftermath. This is the county city building here in Tacoma, whatever that is. But last night in the dark, the police were stationed just a block away that way. And here the protesters came in, or demonstrators, or black bloc rioters, I guess is the most accurate term. And the rioters busted out windows, graffiti, no cops, no prisons, total abolition. That is an anarchist idea of not necessarily revolution, but devolution. And you can see all of these boards on random windows because these black bloc dudes and their crowbars just kind of went from window to window and randomly busted them out. This is the sheriff, I guess, building. A couple of people pulled out signs like that there that say parking. I saw them walking around with signs like that last night here in Tacoma. Let me know if you have any questions about anything in life. I'll be sure to. It's beautiful up here in the Pacific Northwest. I don't know if you've ever been here, but it's quite something. And it's a surprise that everybody's so angry and destructive. You're gonna see a bunch of graffiti over here. Looks like they got rid of the graffiti that said "kill cops" last night. That's what it said right over here. Looks like they quickly got rid of that one. Again, I posted a lot of the video from last night on my Twitter. My handle's right there at @JLeeQuinn. You can check out the video in high definition from last night. But yeah, looks like they got rid of that graffiti fast, which is good, I suppose. Take a look over here. But yeah, they ripped through here. I'd say about 100 to 200 people. And I remember them getting these windows too. I don't know what this is. It's a business called South Sound 911. They had all their windows punched out as well. Tacoma. It says public counter services, processing applications for concealed pistol licenses, fingerprints, public records requests. All right. Questions? Anything? Just walking around Tacoma. Last night was a tricky crowd to shoot in. If any of you saw my live streams from last night, they were not great because more than several times I was told to stop shooting. I was asked if I was a cop. I'm starting to get that cop look about me. Maybe my jacket didn't help, my boots, I don't know. I'm looking less and less the part of a riot affiliate of some sort, like someone who would be part of that. I'm looking more and more like a cop to everybody. Everybody keeps asking me that. So there were several times last night that it was I had to be careful because there were a couple confrontations where people almost got their phones snatched away. That's just the way it goes in this social authoritarian bloc, the black bloc. It's the best word term I have for it. This is social authoritarian. You have to act a certain way. You have to obey their rules. That's what they insist on. Tacoma, Washington. I'm a little low energy. It was exhausting watching all this stuff get busted up. The business that's at the end here, they've been celebrating 103 years. They're a security business right on the other side of the Aladdin. And this is last night where cops really stood up. They created a line here. The black bloc came down that street, and then they busted out Aladdin bail bonds. They'd busted out the windows earlier, but they started doing it again right in front of the cops here. And on my Twitter, at J. Lee Quinn, you can see right here is where they burned the American flag in front of the cops. And the other thing that they were taking issue with was the cops didn't have any masks on, which if you're outside, come on. So a lot of manufactured drama, really. I mean, obviously 2 nights ago, the drama was real. The officer in that incident has been put on leave. According to Tacoma police, they let out a press release explaining that. And that video is brutal, and you wonder why a siren wasn't used. So here's the Aladdin bail bonds. This was one of the first spots they bashed up. The graffiti says, "Wealth should not equal freedom." They went hard on Aladdin bail bonds. Well, this is a shame right here. This is 103 years in business. This security, a lot of people were talking about how this has been a fixture here, local business. So they busted out the windows here too. It's Kind of sucks. I'll go down the hill and show you guys where the donuts were, I guess. But it's a sunny day. It's a nice day. It's chilly. Let me know if you have any other questions. I'm going to resume this on Periscope in about 5 minutes. I'm going to get down the hill. I'm going to drive down, and then I'll show you the where the donuts were being spun 2 nights ago. You can still see the treads and everything. So I'll hop on my Twitter. Follow me at JLeeQuinn, and then I'll be on there in about 5 minutes. Feel free to ask some questions.